Hello, thank you. Hello, and welcome to the first edition of a new series of I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. Since the last series, our teams have had countless offers to do other things, any other things, but undeterred, they're all back. So will you welcome, on my right, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Willie Rushton. And on my left, Barry Cryer and Graeme Garden. Let's get straight into the first game. For those of you who remember the round, What's Your Name? We've now got a subtle variation. What's his name? I want each of you, teams, to name one of the other contestants, and to make it really tricky, you're not allowed to repeat a name or name yourself. And we're going to start with you, Graeme Garden.
Spoilt for choice here. I name Tim Brooke-Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
In
Right,
one?
Tim.
In one.
I name Barry Cryer. In two.
Barry?
I'm in a cleft stick.
It suits you.
Graeme Garden.
We have an interesting situation in the game now. Willie Rushton.
Who have we
Let
had
me
so
just
far?
remind you.
I'd like to welcome you all to the cleft stick.
As I'm on the horns of a thing.
Well, I think, Willie,
Graeme plays the cleft stick with.
since nobody's named you, Willie, you don't officially exist as far as this game is
Oh, right.
as far as this entire episode is concerned, which means that you have to be docked 10 marks. And you've got a lot to catch up with.
Yes. Thank you.
Right. Now then, this is the point where I give the teams advance warning of the late arrivals that they'll be doing later on in the programme. And this week, I'll be asking them for late arrivals at the Orientals Ball. Late arrivals at the Orientals Ball. That should provide plenty of fun. Right, now, we're going on to the round Good News, Bad News. Someone whom I'm about to nominate will start with some good news, and then the next person will give us the corresponding bad news, and then the next person will give us the good news, and the person after that gives us the... Well, you know, anyway. And it goes on until I press the buzzer. And we're going to start with you now, Barry Cryer, with some good news.
Good news. All the trains are running normally.
Bad news. All the trains are running normally.
Good news, you can now get to Glasgow in 2 hours.
Bad news, but only if you book for Sevenoaks.
Good news for men with one leg shorter than the other. There are vacancies for waiters on the advanced passenger train.
The bad news, of course, is that you'll have to serve the meal backwards on the return journey.
The good news is that breakfast is now being served at 120 miles an hour.
Bad news, in the buffet at St Pancras.
Well, that spontaneous eruption of appreciation from the audience indicates that Tim Brooke-Taylor's won that round, putting Willie Rushton back on the map, fortunately. Willie, you're going to start this next round of good news.
Good news. Despite rumours to the contrary, the doctor has said that I shall dance again.
Bad news, whether I want to or not.
Okay, Graeme, you got a point there, and will you give us some more good news?
Yes, good news. The SDP have elected a new leader.
Bad news, it's Tony Benn.
Good news, not that Tony Benn.
Bad news, it's a misprint for Boney M.
Good news, though, the SDP are now number 3 in the charts.
Bad news, Maggie is still at number 10. In the charts.
Tim and Willie have forged ahead now, so...
Tim, not the real thing.
Tim, it's your chance now.
Willie's off the horns of the thingy, is he now?
Yes.
Yes, right.
Tim, it's your turn for the good news.
Good news. Barry Manilow's back.
Bad news, Barry Manilow's front.
No offence, Barry, and all your million fans.
And Barry Cryer wins that round for his team. And we go on now to the sing-along. In this round, each panellist has to sing along with a disc. Once the tune and tempo have been established, the sound of the disc will disappear, and the panellist will be left on his own. After an embarrassing pause, the disc comes back, and the panellist scores points if he's still with it. Even more points if he's no longer with us. We'll start this round with you, Tim. You're going to sing along with Julie Andrews in Supercalifragilis, etc.
Good luck, Tim.
Thank you very much.
It's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, diddle-diddle-diddle-I, because I was afraid to speak when I was just a lad. Me father gave me nose a tweak and told me I was bad. But then one day, and there was the nose. The thing is so bad.
Absolutely spot on, was it?
Completely in the wrong place.
Right.
But you're going to get 10 marks. Barry Cryer, you're going to sing along now with Barbara Cartland. Fulfilling one of your
Not for the
lifelong
first time, I
ambitions.
believe.
And the song is How Deep Is the Ocean?
Do I love you? I'll tell you no lie.
Uncanny, Barry. Sound just like
How
her.
deep is the ocean? How high is the sky?
Keep taking the pills.
Times a day do I think of you. How many roses, I had a ticket but I didn't go, are sprinkled with dew. How far would I travel to be
Absolutely brilliant, Barry. That was tremendous.
It's unfair. I've seen them singing together in a mud bath.
It was Ian Wallace.
Oh,
3 marks to you, Barry, and it's your turn, Willie, to sing along now with Max Bygraves. Who else? And the song is Gilly Gilly, Ossenpfeffer, and so on.
There's a tiny house
which is him.
by a tiny stream where a lovely lass had a lovely dream.
And a dream came true. Quite unexpectedly, in Gilly Gilly, Ossenpfeffer, Katzenelner, Boga by the sea.
Yeah, you got a little bit ahead of it there, Willie.
It was a 78.
I can only give you 7.
It would be very depressing if he naturally sang the same as Mac Bygraves.
It would.
In that case, I'll give you 10. Graeme Garden now, you're going to sing along with Judy Garland in that lovely old song by George Gershwin, Swanee.
Thank you. If the one to be among the folks in DIXIE, you know my madness, waiting for me, praying for me down by the Swanee. The folks up north will see me no more when I get to the Swanee. Shut up!
And I'm going to give you, Graham, 10 marks for being the only one of the 4 to lose it while the music was still going on. Now, we come to Mornington Crescent. As you know, Mornington Crescent is a very old game which has been played by millions. Famous people have played it too, and I don't mean these 4. And recently we were thrilled when Mr. Francis Drummond of Battersea sent us an archive recording of the game being played by Franklin D. Roosevelt, Adolf Hitler, Benito Mussolini, and Winston Churchill, and this was recorded at Nuremberg in 1938. We're going to play part of it now, and we apologize for the poor sound quality. Here it is.
Now let me see. Broadway. Appassigna tutti frutti.
Downing Street.
52nd Street.
Czechoslovakia!
Via Veneto, get your ice cream.
Whitehall.
Whitehall. Brooklyn.
Mornington Crescent! Tomorrow at the farm!
What's the matter for you?
Well, Adolf won that one. I think you find that was pretty interesting. And if any of you listening at home know of any examples of or evidence of Mornington Crescent being played at an earlier date than that, I do wish you'd let us know, because we'd like to include that in the programme. Now we go on to round 6.
What's the score?
The score, wait a minute, I haven't computed Adolf Hitler's contribution to that one. Yes. We go on to round 6. And this is a round called one-handed doll dressing. For this new round, I've given each team a nude doll. Their aim is to dress it as quickly as possible. But, and this is the snag, each team member must only use one hand. The winning team is the first to finish dressing or the last to be arrested. And there's a time limit of 1 minute. So we're going to start, teams.
Theirs is already inflated.
We're going to start now.
What?
You obviously only take them off. Put them on the wrong way round.
Look,
Stop. If you wouldn't mind sticking her legs into these knickers, you'll find I know a thing or two about
Barry and
this.
Graeme are leading.
Terrific.
Under the desk, Barry.
I think Tim can be done for contributory negligence.
Put them on the wrong way round.
Well, that round of applause indicates to you that Barry Cryer and Graeme Garden appear to have dressed the doll first. Would you remove that bit of newspaper, please, for a routine inspection? Disgusting and disgraceful.
One-handed.
Ours hasn't recovered from a roaring affair with Action Man.
Well, I think the audience here
Ours was
would...
violated by a Tonka toy.
Right, now we have a game that was sent in about 15 years ago by Lynn Anderson of Old Coulsdon in Surrey, who's since married and emigrated to Canada. It's a game called Initials. I'm going to read each team some abbreviations, and they must tell me what they think each stands for. And then I shall read out what they actually do stand for and award marks as to which is the funnier. And we're going to start with Graeme Garden. Graeme, your initials are TFB.
TFB stands for Tony Blackburn.
Which is so...
Don't pursue it, Hum.
I was just going to say that that's so funny, I'm not even going to bother to read out what it is. No, actually, Graeme, you could also have said Thatcher Ferry Bridge. Would you believe that? No, you wouldn't.
Is that real?
Is that a place? Is Thatcher a place? It's certainly not a person.
Willie,
Hello.
you can't expect geographical information from your chairman. I'm reading out what I've got here. And it says Willie Rushton, which is also a place. Willie, your initials are Feet Up, F-A-E-T-U-P.
Feet up. F-A-E-T-U-P. Fred Astaire and Elsie Tanner's Unnatural Practices. Or it could be London Transport's obituary. Fares are ever totting up.
A popular answer, that one, and may score more marks than Fleet Airborne Electronic Training Unit Pacific.
It's more amusing.
Marginally. Now we go over to Barry. And Barry, your initials are SCORE, S-C-O-R-E.
S-C-O-R-E.
Yes.
Stop crucifying Oliver Reed, everybody.
What
Yes.
a rotten society. Should be banned immediately.
He's a very nice fellow. I mean, the society.
You'd like to know that you could also have said, with equally comical effect, Service Corps of Retired Executives.
Oh, no particular.
But you didn't, so you don't get the mark. Now, Tim, your initials are ASLEF, A-S-L-E-F.
Alexis Sale, this is for OTT viewers. Alexis Sale likes enunciating Tony Blackburn.
There was a hint of applause there.
Only a hint.
I suspect that it might be rather more than what will welcome the actual answer, so I won't give it. Graeme Garden, we're going back to you now because you're so far behind that I think it's necessary to give you a chance to pull level with NATO, N-A-T-O.
N-A-T-O. Oh, it's a football team. The News at 10 Occasionals.
Well, it is also the National Association of Taxi Cab Owners.
Yeah.
And there is another
They have a fleet
explanation.
in the Atlantic, don't they?
Graeme,
That's where they are. I've often wondered.
Graeme failed to draw level with that. Now we go on to the next round, which is wittily entitled Jest Expander. And it's a variation on the old favourite tag wrestling. This time somebody has to start telling a joke and can then be interrupted by the others if they're approaching a punchline. The others will interrupt by using their buzzers. The interrupter then takes over and has to head towards a joke of his own, and the winner is the first person to complete a joke and, in the context of this programme, make history. Right. We'll start with whoever would like to start a joke. You look fruitful, Barry Crown.
Ambiguous introduction. This man went into a pub with...
There's Tim Brooke-Taylor.
And he ordered half a pint of bitter. On that moment, a girl came up to him, and she suddenly said, "Sleep with you?"
Challenge from Graeme.
I'd rather go for a drink in the pub next door, which she did. At this point, the man noticed that a large white horse had walked into the bar and was enjoying...
Who was that lady, he said to the large white horse, I saw you with last night? That was no lady, he replied.
Challenge there from Barry.
That was ma mère.
I think, yes, I have a
Nearly a
feeling.
conclusion there.
I have a feeling that Barry very nearly completed a joke.
He never has before, I don't see why he should do it now.
There's a challenge from somebody, but as I didn't switch the light off... Oh, it's from Tim.
My mare, who is the... I'm going to regret this already, is the mother of Pam Eyre. What if he's going to finish on my mare?
He said that he...
And Pam Eyre said, you should have heard about the vicar, who had difficulty with his teeth, and he used to be hellfire sermons he used to give, and he used to click his teeth, so he went to the dentist and said...
Right, Graeme.
And he did go to the dentist and said, do you know there's a white horse drinking in that pub down the road there?
A challenge there from Tim
And the
Brooke-Taylor.
dentist said, no. What sort of teeth do you want? He said, false teeth. So the vicar tried out the teeth. They were made. He came back next Thursday and he tried them in. And he looked in the mirror and he went...
A challenge from Barry.
I must throw these teeth away immediately and pop down to another joke.
Challenge there from somebody. Tim Brooke-Taylor.
Can we have a rule in here that somebody just doesn't pop to another joke, as Barry brought in? I think that's slightly...
There's a natural flow there, I think.
You just leave that to me.
Certainly,
It'll be all right. Okay, now, Tim, let's
Certainly.
keep it moving, team.
Certainly. Speaking of moving, there was this little boy who had to eat his prunes, and his mother said, you've got to keep it moving. He said, his mother said, you've got to eat your prunes. And he said, no. And she said, well, look, if you don't eat your prunes, God will be very angry with you. So there you go.
A challenge from Graeme.
And so will your father when he gets back from the pub. No, it's funny I should mention the pub, because in this pub, there was this white... Give me a chance. There was this white horse drinking at the bar. The man thought that's strange. He thought I'll engage it in conversation.
Willie Rushton.
This is how the conversation went. Who was that lady I saw you with last night?
Barry.
And the horse said, it's not that old mare one, is it? The horse said, now listen, here's one, the horse said. I'm down at Scotland now. I'm down at Ascot running. Not speaking too well, but I'm running. I see the Duke of Norfolk, don't I, you see?
That's not the Duke of Norfolk, that's my wife.
Okay, well, without any doubt there, Willie Rushton won that one. And we go on to the late arrivals, and this is where I sit back and enjoy with the rest of you the team's announcements for the late arrivals at the Orientals Ball.
Will you welcome, please? First and foremost, get them out of the way quick. Mr. and Mrs. King, and their son P. King, and his sister Nan King.
Funny, look, there's Donald looking through the keyhole, known as the Pekin duck.
Good Lord, there's somebody who's been pushing the boat out. It's old Sam Pan. He really likes to tie one on. We'll have a hangover tomorrow. He'll wake up with a really mousy tongue.
There's Sammy O'Rye and the Magnificent Seven Dwarfs.
And his friend Jack Arter.
He's a bit of a louse.
Party from a horn manufacturer's in Hong Kong. I'll stick to my Anglo-Claxon, I think.
Oriental graffiti. From Greyfriars, Yabu sucks. And...
A nasty nip in here.
Here comes our old favourite Hugh Flung Dung, who is, with him, he has a friend who is dressed as a medieval knight. So we can say there's a man with a chink in his armour. No offence.
Who let John Junk in? Now.
Oh, look, there's Black Olaf Calcutta.
Mr. and Mrs. Sugar and their Tom.
Mr. and Mrs. Sourpork and their delightful daughter, Sweet Anne Sourpork.
Strange enough, an Iranian transvestite. The gay Shah of Persia.
With his friend Quentin Crispy Noodles. Author of The Naked Collective Farmer, but that's not it. Wait a minute, wasn't that a gong bang? Oh, no. It's the Ming family who've just dropped in. Their daughter, Leon. Very scrutable. And their pig tail. Nurse the screams.
There's Rick Shaw.
Of course.
Oh, and those awfully nice Sony people.
Here's one. Yes, look. Look who's come along to have some fun. Mr. and Mrs. Cairo, in they run, with their ancient, most peculiar son, the old, bizarre Ian Cairo.
It's cabaret time, and topping the bill, Toya Sauce and Sheena Easton, singing Yanksy Doodle Danksy.
Oh, there's that ancient Chinese dental appointment. 2:30.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
I'm going to commit Harry Carey. Oh, Harry Carey.
And a half portion of number 37.
The Irish-Chinese comic, Paddy Fields.
ladies and gentlemen, on the principle, always leave them wanting more.
How
Or
high
always
is
leave
the
them
Chinaman?
wanting something. We're going to...
Oh, it's just in reference, in passing. How high is a Chinaman? We always remember that.
It's level pegging, Tim. Do you want one more chance to forge ahead?
No.
Nanking Cole? Oh, no.
Marshall.
Mona Lisa?
That brings us to the end of this week's programme. Join us again next week. Until then, from all of us, goodbye. Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, which this week comes to you from the Palace Theatre in the historic town of Watford. As early as the 9th century BC, the Catalonian King Wilfrid came upon a site by a water crossing where he laid down the foundations of a new city that was to become the envy of the Holy Roman Empire. With its ancient covered market, Romanesque brick towers, Baroque cathedral, and fine collection of Renaissance paintings, there are few things finer than to spend the day browsing amidst its remarkable Gothic splendor. A legacy we owe to the vision of that great King Wilfrid of Catalonia. What a pity he never visited Watford. Instead, please welcome on my left Barry Cryer and Graeme Garden. And on my right, Willie Rushton and Tim Brooke-Taylor. And finally, please welcome a delightful lady whose job it is to get the team's points up as fast as possible. Our scorer, Samantha. Our first round is entitled Missed Hits. It's often occurred to me that otherwise first-rate programs, plays, books, and films have often sunk without trace for want of a decent title. Teams, I'd like you please to come up with some interesting suggestions for me. And when you've done that, think up some titles that would have been surefire number one smash failures. Tim, would you start, please?
1983. Shallow Gravy.
Barry.
Spot, that's the failed Grease.
Willie.
And God created Mrs. Bottomley. Indiana Jones and the Stuffed Panda.
That sounds rather good.
I like it.
Graeme.
Death Date. 24 Hours from Tulse Hill.
Oh, like the Guns of Neasden. Quite a new one. It is Dumb and Gummer.
Killing of Eddie George. And Dodo Watch. There was a very famous failed song, Trouble Over Bridgewater.
Any more?
Famous Five Get Pissed. I'd go and see that.
Yeah.
Now it's time for a musical round in which our teams can exhibit their skill and showmanship to the full by getting their mouths around something unfamiliar. It's a game called One Song to the Tune of Another, in which, as the title might suggest, the teams take it in turns to sing one song to the tune of another. This is not to be confused with the equally popular One Tune to the Song of Another, in which, while another person sings, the teams take it in turns to suck on a mentholated lozenge. To provide the piano accompaniment, here's Colin Sell. Incidentally, Colin tells me he's been commissioned to write a lute concerto. If all goes well, Exchange and Mart might want one as well. Graeme, we're going to start with you. Will you please sing the words of Stand By Me to the tune of the Hokey Cokey?
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see, no, I won't be afraid, no, I won't be afraid, just long as you stand by me. Hey, stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Stand by me.
Jolly good. Now, Barry, will you sing the words of I've Got a Lovely Bunch of Coconuts to the tune of Fly Me to the Moon?
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. There they are, standing in a row. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. Give 'em a twist, a flick of the wrist. That's what the showman said. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Every ball you throw will make me rich. There stands my wife, the idol of my life, singing roll a bowl a ball, a penny a pitch, singing roll a bowl a ball, a penny a pitch, singing roll a bowl a ball, a penny a pitch, roll a bowl a ball, roll a bowl a ball.
Jim, will you please sing the words of On Mother Kelly's Doorstep to the tune of Hernando's Hideaway?
On Mother Kelly's doorstep, down Paradise Road, I'd sit along a Nelly, she'd sit along a Joe. She'd got a little hole in her frock, lay in her shoe, hole in her sock where her toe peeped through. But Nellie was the smartest down our alley. Lay on Mother Kelly's doorstep. I'm wondering now if little Gal remembers Joe her beau, and does she love me like she used to? Mother Kelly's doorstep down Paradise Road. Lay.
And finally, Willie, will you sing the words of Gloria Gaynor's I Will Survive to the tune of the Blue Danube?
All right, now go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? Hi, hi. Did you think I'd crumble? Do you think I'd lay down and die? Oh, no, not I. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll...
Our next round is based on the TV program called Through the Keyhole, but modified to make it suitable for wireless transmission. In our game, the teams will enter the homes of well-known people and give clues as to their identity to both entertain and inform the audience. But that's not the only way it differs from the original. We're playing the historical version of the game, where the homes belong to famous people from the past. Backstage, the Palace Theatre have specially modified 2 mystery cubicles to resemble precisely the homes of certain historical personalities. And the team should take it in turn to describe the contents of their cubicle for the other team to guess. Right, Tim and Willie, you're going to go first, and I'd like you to enter your mystery cubicle now. Take care to knock first, as the lock's broken and there might be somebody in there already. And while you're on your way, the historical householder's name will now be flashed up on the computer-linked, satellite-controlled laser display board for the benefit of our... Well, here's the mystery voice for listeners at home.
King Henry VIII. King Henry VIII.
Okay, Tim and Willie, have you entered your cubicle yet?
Yes.
Will you start describing what you see?
Well, here we are. In the great hall, the umbrella stand full of elephant's feet and tennis rackets.
There are many suits of armor, some with enormous cut pieces.
And climbing the stairs, now we see great stag's heads, 8 boar's heads, 2 moose heads, and could those be the Nolan sisters?
We enter the bedroom, and we see a fine half-timbered bed, heavily reinforced. Who lives here? Is it a womanizing tennis pro like Martina Navratilova? Over to you, David.
Hump's the name. Right, Barry and Graeme, would you like to start guessing now?
Is this tennis in the sense of real tennis?
No.
Yes. Then I've no idea.
A half-timbered bed. Is this a Tudor?
Yes. Hurry up, it's
I should tell
cold
the-
in here.
Should tell the audience you can applaud if they're getting warm.
Henry VIII.
Henry VIII.
It's your turn, Barry and Graeme, to leave the room. Thank God. Would you please enter your mystery cubicle now? And here again is the laser display board with the answer and the mystery voice for listeners at home.
King Ethelred, the Unready. King Ethelred, the Unready.
Hello?
Hello, are you there?
Yeah. Right mess it is, too. Like a
Okay,
tip
well,
in here.
Tim and Willie, you've got to be ready to guess. Okay, carry on.
He must have forgotten we were coming, I think.
Obviously left in a hurry.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he forgot to wind up his alarm clock that
Yeah.
he slept in. Yeah.
One sock, one shoe. Oh, dear. Shopping list he's left behind here.
Well, he'll miss that when he gets to Tesco, won't he? Here's his fridge. Look, he's run out of milk, of course.
Yeah.
And what's this note on the front of it? Collect crown from cleaners.
Yeah.
Tim and Willie, start guessing.
It's either Jimmy Nail or Quentin Crisp on one leg. There is a one-leggedness here.
Yes.
One leg is a bit misleading, I think.
So he left in a hurry. So he's a mess. He rushed out and...
And he's royal.
Is he royal?
Yes.
Yes.
Was he king? Can we ask that?
Yes.
I don't know what gave me that clue.
You just had to roam through the various kings of England, that's
Willie,
all.
Willie, Harry, Steve,
Harry, Dick, John, Harry, 3.
You're
Willie,
late now.
Oh, earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, Ethel.
Oh, Ethel.
Red.
Always on the blur in photographs, shouting, wasn't ready. Sorry.
Now it's time for the next round, which is called Word for Word. In it, team members must take it in turns to say a word that's completely and utterly unconnected from the last. So, for example, if Lloyd Webber is followed by talented, that would be perfectly all right. The opposing team should challenge if they notice a connection. Okay, Willie, will you start, please?
Cupboard.
Tongue.
Booze.
Pliers.
Exit.
Bellows.
Face.
Mausoleum.
Trousers.
Challenge from Barry.
We're at home. We keep tongue in the cupboard. I thought I'd better strike quickly while the iron was hot.
We don't need to hear about your private life, though, do we? I'd like to give your cupboard a good tonguing. No.
That was a ludicrous challenge. So will you carry on, Barry?
Tankard.
Survivor.
Wade.
Challenge there from Tim.
I don't survive unless I have a tankard of good ale. I can't remember what the local Watford one is, but if I could, I'd say it. What is it? Benskins is a very, very
Benskins.
fine drop in a tankard. I can survive on that.
Don't say it too loud, and I may send you some.
Can't be too much for me of the Benskins.
I'm going to overrule that challenge and ask you to carry on, Graeme.
Unready.
Challenge from Tim.
Benskins is always ready. And I'm always ready for a Benskin.
Carry on, Graham, please.
Pencil. Lead.
How do you spell lead?
L-E-A-D.
Oh, lead.
Banjo. Pluck. Chicken. Chow mein. Special.
Multiple challenge from Tim.
I buzzed a long time ago and I've forgotten what. I don't think you pressed your little, whatever you call it.
Are you blaming the chairman for
Certainly not.
having duff equipment?
Adjudication, please.
We're going to go on now to a game. It's called Name That Toupee, in which I shall ask team members to identify by touch alone the owners of an assortment of celebrity hairpieces. Incidentally, it should be noted that our teams have few problems in this department. Graham, in particular, has a thick, luxurious thatch. Unfortunately, it's on top of his cottage in Cumbria. Our team, Samantha, has carefully secreted the mystery toupees in this carrier bag. So, taking utmost care not to use any other sense than touch alone, I'd like you, please, teams, to name that toupee. And we'll start with you, Barry.
Green 34. Oh, no, that's the rabbit. Oh, I know this one. Wait a minute, just by touch alone here. This is Charlton Heston's. It's red and parted in the middle.
Are you under the impression you were right that time?
Never.
Okay, Graham.
There's a head in this one still. I don't know. This is feels like. No, I think it's a radio toupee. Am I right?
Yes.
A radio toupee. Jimmy? Jimmy to you? Oh, yes.
Hey,
Still got the headphones on.
You're only allowed to touch.
Well, we'll go for Jimmy Young.
Absolutely right.
Yeah. We should have called this I'm Sorry I Haven't the Glue.
Tim, what do you think?
Jimmy Young.
It bit me.
Right at the bottom here is Yul Brynner. It's not somebody standing on their head, is it? Claire Rayner. Only a guess.
Quite right. This next round is called Sequels, and it's limited only by the power of our team's imaginations. Could be one of the quickest ever. As lovers of the arts will have noticed, it's currently the vogue for modern authors to create sequels to classic pieces of literature from the pens of our great writers. I'd like you, please, teams, to suggest some extracts from possible sequels to classic works of literature by new authors. And you're going to start, Willie, and I'd like you to suggest some extracts from a sequel to Moby Dick, as written by Raymond Chandler.
When I came round, I was lying face down on the beach at Santa Barbara. Then I heard a voice. I'm looking for a private dick, she said. I looked up. She was beautiful. Her body shimmered like fish skin. She had lips like Andrew Lloyd Webber and gills like Prince Charles. This wasn't surprising. She was a herring. I'm a dick, I gasped. Moby Dick, too. Is that a gun under your jacket, she said, or you're just pleased to see me? That's Gregory Peck, I said. I haven't been able to shake him off since the end of Moby Dick 1. She
She laughed like whitebait tap dancing on a bed of wet lettuce. I was in love and several sizes too big for her.
Your turn, Tim, now, and I'd like you please to suggest a sequel to the Book of Exodus as compiled by Wisden.
Wisdom would be looking back over the previous season. The season started quite well with preparations for the overseas trip. The first test was spoilt by bad light and locusts. In the second test, the players were asked to play on through frogs and boils, but finally had to come off after a particular vicious attack of moraine on the beasts. The experiment of extending 5-day tests to 40 days and 40 nights, demanded by Pharaoh Rupert's Earth and Sky Sports, was not a huge success. The county captains declared the experiment with Moses' new rules had been successful, but suggested that the one about adultery should be chiselled up the next season and replaced with "Thou shalt not tamper with the balls." Moses once again was voted man of the match and the season. Man up.
Right, it's you now, Barry. Would you please provide us with some likely extracts from Winnie the Pooh's sequel, as written by Michael Winner?
Well, it's an absolutely natural choice, because I'm known affectionately in the profession as Winnie the Pooh, and in my film Pooh Sticks 2 Massacre, Winnie and Trigger, played by Charles Bronson, go to a restaurant and the doorman doesn't recognise them, so they waste him. And they go inside, and the manager puts them in a table by the window, which is, of course, social death. And they then gang rape the staff with coffee and mints to follow. Do you want a quote on anything?
Finally, Graeme, would you supply us, please, with some extracts from Murray Walker's sequel to A Tale of Two Cities?
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. As Sidney Carton heads for the final straight leading to the guillotine, which you will remember is the controversial new device introduced this season for literally twisting the feet off the aristocrats as they... Correction. I am reminded that it actually cuts the heads off and...
Goes on like this forever.
It's now time for a round entitled Just a Minute. We base it on an old wireless favourite where panellists talk non-stop nonsense while the others try to butt in. But Any Questions was a bit of a boring title, so we changed it. In this round, teams, you should attempt to sing a song without repetition, hesitation, roar, pindy, or deviation. Non-singers may buzz to challenge. Please bear in mind, teams, that an excessive number of buzzes may drown out the piano accompaniment of Colin Sell. Actually, Colin was telling me before the show that he just completed a series of nationwide performances. This week, however, he's back on his usual pitch outside Bradford and Bingley. Right. I'd like you, please, Graeme, to start, and the song is When the Red, Red Robin Comes Bob, Bob, Bobbing Along.
When the red scarlet robin comes bob-shilling bobbing along. Ditto. There'll be no more sobbing.
Challenge from Willie.
Ditto isn't very good, you know.
What's wrong with it?
It just doesn't mean along.
I agree with Willie on this one.
Well, I don't. Carry on, Graeme.
And where does Robert Robinson come into it anyway?
No sobbing when he starts throbbing his old sweet song. Wake up,
ditto, you sleepyhead.
Challenge from Tim.
A repetition of ditto.
We have had ditto previously.
You pick up the song, Tim.
Where from?
Get up, get out of bed.
Who asked you?
Get up. Rise. Leap off your couch. Cheer up. Smile, for God's sake. The sun is red. Live, love, laugh and be happy. What if I've been blue? Now I'm walking through. Feel.
You've got miles you can go now.
Endless, but still I listen for hours and minutes. I'm just going to do
again.
what I did again, singing a song. When the red crimson sparrow comes,
Robert Robinson along. That's all right.
Challenge from Barry.
Hello, Sparrow is not synonymous with Robin.
Better than Tito.
That was fun. That's almost all we've got time for, though there's just enough time for a round of Undertakers Song Book. So, teams, while Samantha slips out into the audience to check for signs of life, I'd like you please to suggest some song titles or first lines likely to be popular with an audience of Undertakers.
Okay. Champion the Wonder Hearse.
Okay, you start, Barry.
They always said he'd be late for his own funeral.
Ditto. Wop bapalupalapadum embalm.
That's like...
Some embalming evening, you may stuff a stranger.
You're the cream in my coffin?
I'm getting buried in the morning.
She wore an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot winding sheet.
Top hat and nails?
Oh, dear.
I dig it my way.
Tie a yellow ribbon round the cemetery.
I can't get no putrefaction by the road.
The old Engelbert, please deep freeze me.
Well, you're just my Jack in a box.
Where have all the flowers gone?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as the Rock of Ages is cleft in twain by the karate chop of fate, I notice it has Souvenir of Watford written all the way through it. Probably means the time's come to say goodbye. So from Samantha, the teams, and myself, goodbye. Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. And I'd like to begin by asking you to applaud a man who's done so much for this program, giving it its wit and its style and its humor. Oh, all right, be like that. Bad Penny Blues will be back in the charts again any minute, and I'll be able to get a shot of this rubbish. Just watch me. I suppose you better applaud the teams then. Tim Brooke-Taylor and Willie Rushton on my right.
There you go.
Barry Tyler and Graeme Garden on my left. Not forgetting our scorer, Samantha. Scorer's the word, I'll tell you. Incidentally, close-ups of Samantha are on sale in the foyer here, and so are photos of her face. So we're going to start with the round double feature. This round takes as its premise the poverty of the international film industry, and I have to explain that for economic reasons, new films will have to be remakes of pairs or groups of old films. I want you to hear the resulting titles from the teams, and I'll award some points, probably. So let's start with you, Graeme Garden.
Well, an easy one to start with. They're going to remake The Long, the Short and the Tall, together with The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, and Robinson Crusoe. And they're going to call it The Long Good Friday.
Producers of The Wind Cannot Read and Noises Off are producing a new film entitled... Was that you?
Willie.
Well, they're combining water, rain, and A Midsummer Night's Dream, and it's the Francis Pym story, Wet Dreams.
Soap operas are improving. They're getting red hot from the film world, Eddie Murphy, and combining it with Joan Collins and calling it Guess Who's Coming to Dynasty.
I had heard they're going to remake Hot for Lust, Sanders of the River and 55 Hours to Rama, and they're calling it Randy Sandy Gandy. Only a rumour.
Company of Wolves, Derby Day, and Murder on the Orient Express, a new film called Sweet F.A. Or not.
They're going to remake Bataan, Mandingo, and Some Like It Hot, and call it Bingo in the Sun.
Producers of Wind in the Willows and Black Hole are combining to make Toad in the Hole.
Once Upon a Time in America and Little Big Man, the Ronald Reagan story.
Right, we're going on now to the point in the programme where I give the teams advance warning of the late arrivals that they'll be announcing later on in the programme. This week we'll be asking them for late arrivals at the Farmer's Ball. The Farmer's Ball.
Ah, the old problem.
And we go on to the round called Paranoia. In this one, Team A decides that there's something wrong with Team B, and Team B have to guess what's wrong with themselves by asking questions. Team A reply in a manner appropriate to Team B's affliction, and Graeme and Barry's affliction is going up on our audience computer board. And we have the usual mystery voice to tell you at home.
They think they are in love with Margaret Thatcher. In love with Margaret Thatcher.
Right, well, Graeme and Barry, will you try and find out your affliction by questioning the other two, please?
What's the matter with us?
Oh, dear.
Nothing
Really?
that couldn't be cured with a rope.
Do we think we are some body or body people, plural, or...
You are named people. Men with white coats are kind of good.
White jackets. I know the old song.
Ah, there's a possibility of it being taken away. This is haunting us, is it?
Yes.
No.
Schizophrenic.
No, we would think that you, having this paranoia, would need to be put away, but that's a personal opinion.
Do we think we're a type of person?
Yes.
Balanced.
Unbalanced, in my view.
Wet.
Certainly not.
No, certainly not wet. Quite the opposite.
Dry.
Yes.
That's a big help.
Are we close-hued to our leaderine?
Very. Absolutely.
Cabinet.
I think you've got it in other
Cabinet.
words.
Yes, to all intents
I
and
think
purposes.
they have, yes.
You think you're in love with our leaderine, Margaret Thatcher.
I don't know if it's a subject for humour at all.
I didn't notice any.
I think, Chairman, I'm the judge of that. Anyway, let's go on now to Tim and Willie's affliction, which is now going up on the board. And here's the mystery voice to tell you at home.
They think they are Henry Kelly. Henry Kelly.
All right, Tim and Willie, start questioning, please.
Do we both suffer from this affliction?
Yes.
Yes. God knows there's only room for one, but you both suffer from it.
Do we have illusions of grandeur in some way?
Delusions of adequacy, probably.
We think we're you.
Oh, the barb.
We think we're fascinating.
Yeah, but partly.
Yes.
Cropping up everywhere.
I don't think they're going to get it, do you?
We think we're Terry Wogan.
Correct in a way.
We think we're amazingly talented.
Getting very warm.
Gloria Hunniford. Terry Wogan in drag. Even warmer.
Is that an Irish?
Who's that thin? Thin Irishman with no way about him.
We think we're Henry Kelly?
Well, that deserves a point, I think, don't you? No? All right, then. We're going on now to the round called Mad Wriggle. I'm sorry about that, but that's what it says here. This is a musical round in which each team will give us a folk song on a specified subject. Now, Tim and Willie, would you like to give Graeme and Barry a subject for their folk song?
Yes.
Yes, Humphrey.
Go ahead.
Humphrey, very much.
It's about you, and about Humphrey Lyttelton.
The jolly chairman's catch, we thought. And you're looking very jolly tonight. I'd like the address of your chemist.
The jolly chairman's catch, right.
And thank you for volunteering to start, Graeme.
What? As I walked out one evening to a Humphrey Lyttelton gig,
I knew I'd come to the wrong place, for the audience was quite big.
so I went round to the gents next door, downcast and sad at heart.
And there stood Hump with his horn in his hand, saying, thank God now we can
You don't seriously expect any marks for that, do you? Graeme and Barry, will you give Tim and Willie their subject, please?
Only if it's very, very difficult.
Holidays.
Holidays.
The lay of the holiday.
Oh, right.
No names, no packages.
No, well, an annual contest. Today's the day I'm going upon my annual holiday.
I like sun and sand and penguins. So I'm going down Falklands Way.
Oh, they got a lovely airport there. Leastways, so I've been told.
Oh. You can spend 14 days in the hangar, 'cause it's always bleeding cold.
Well, our scorer, Samantha, is working overtime and should come up with a score, half-time score, any minute now. We're going to play a game called Tag Wrestling, or the Chairman's Revenge. In this round, I'm going to give each team the payoff of a story, and I shall then start one of you off telling a story to fit your particular punchline. Then when I feel like it, I shall do this, which is pressing my buzzer, and a member from the opposing team will have to take up that story, but make it fit his punchline. Fascinating game. Barry and Graeme, your punchline is, Hamlet killed the rest of the court and died.
That's a rib tickler, isn't it?
Hamlet.
And Tim and Willie, your punchline is, suddenly Mr. Plod burst in and arrested Noddy and Big Ears. You shouldn't have any difficulty with either of those.
Big Ears.
Noddy.
Noddy
and Big Ears.
And Noddy.
Two D's.
I've got too large a cast here. I've got 3 Big Ears and 2 Noddies.
Okay, you've got the longest time to think, Barry and Graeme, so will you start your story now?
It was a grand day at Elsinore. Day trippers were thronging round the castle, and Hamlet went up on the battlements to get away from the crowds.
There's something rotten in the state of Denmark, he said. No, said Big Ears, that's me. We've come on a day trip to Elsinore. I've come with Noddy, and Mr. Plod isn't far behind because we've brought illicit pork into the land of bacon, which you're not allowed to do. Because the only thing you get in Denmark is Lego and soft porn, the expression, getting your Lego over. We've come here for a bit of soft porn.
Then step into this cupboard, said Hamlet. Here you will be safe from the attentions of P.C. Plod. You're a toff and a prince, said Big Ears, and he and Noddy were locked into the closet. Leaving Hamlet free. Stop writing notes, Tim.
Writing to a fellow in the front row. Come out of the closet, they said, but the closet door was locked.
By this time, the rest of the court had heard about the kerfuffle up on the battlements and sped...
He never could stand a kerfuffle, so Polonius leapt in, jumped into the closet with them, and said, "Come with me behind the arras." "This sounds promising," said Big Ears.
It isn't, assured Polonius. Meanwhile, in the grand banqueting chamber, Hamlet had strolled down to see what was going on with the rest of the court and found that they were all having an enormous sword fight. Meade jumped on a table and shouted, "I am a prince."
"So you are," said Big Ears. At that moment, Ophelia came in, and Noddy said, "Have Ophelia." Big Ears, and Big Ears did, and suddenly Mr. Plod burst in and arrested Noddy and Big Ears. Right clean.
Oh.
Well, I must admit I didn't see that coming.
You're not alone.
We're going on to a round now called Complete Speeches. For this next round, we're going to play some extracts from speeches by famous figures. We just want the teams to complete them. 1 mark for a correct answer and several bruises for an incorrect one. We'll start with a round consisting of bits of Margaret Thatcher at the Tory conference. Margaret Thatcher at the Tory conference. Tim, here's your extract.
And of course we all have our favourite causes. I know I do.
My favourite course is Peter Walker on toast.
Barry, here's an extract.
But someone has to add up the figures.
Someone. Anyone.
Willie, here's an extract from the Tory conference. Margaret Thatcher for you.
At this conference last year, you remember that I said, the National Health Service is safe with us.
April Fool! I was a bit high for her there, wasn't I?
Graeme Garden's lying fourth at the moment and has an awful lot to do, but see what you can do with this extract, Graeme.
We have set a true course, a course that is right for the character of Britain, right for the people of Britain.
Right for the ghoulies of Britain.
Well, the Tower of London beckons, so we'd better get off that one. And we'll do another round now, and here's our other leader, Arthur Scargill. Extract for you, Tim Brooke-Taylor.
Look, we were responding to calls from the trade union movement, and you people make me smile.
So put your clothes back on. I will if you will. Uncanny accent, that.
Good. Yeah, extra point for that. Right, Barry, here's another Scargill excerpt.
When we do next become the Labour government, the first important task
is to get this megaphone out of my trousers.
Willie Rushton, here's one that you'll welcome. This is John Selwyn Gummer at the Tory conference.
And I want every one of you in this hall today, just at this moment, to think.
Look, we've never tried it before.
Right, Graeme Garden, here's one for you, and it's President Reagan.
They are the focus of evil in the modern world.
Damn the Osmonds.
I think Samantha has a score for us now. No?
One each.
Oh, well. Keep working at it. We go on now to pro-celebrity dwarf throwing. This is the last of our contests to find the strongest man here. You've probably heard of the popularity of dwarf throwing contests recently. Well, we held one of these shortly before the program began, and it was won by Tim Brooke-Taylor. He was thrown some 20 feet by him. But now it's the team's turn to do the throwing. They've got their dwarves in front of them. That's dwarf conifers. Weighing well over 100 grams. And I'm going to ask them to throw them now. Now comes the exciting moment where we measure those throws. And we discover that Tim Brooke-Taylor, funnily enough, did the worst one. Landed on his own foot. Who have we got next? Next is Graeme Garden, who just managed to reach the front of the stage here. Willie Rushton's landed on somebody else's foot in the front row of the audience. But Barry Cryer actually made somebody's lap. As usual. So Barry Cryer's the winner of that round.
Well done.
Well, that was fun. And now we go on to Call My Bluff. Probably seen the television program Call My Bluff, and we have now an entertaining version of that game. I shall want our...
Lovely adjective.
I shall want our team members to define a word that I shall give them, and I shall then guess which is the true definition. Ready, teams? Your word is Australian. Australian. And we'll start with you, Barry.
This is a hybrid word. Charles Darwin, as you know, wrote The Origin of Species. He did observe on his travels on the beagle, which is an offence punishable by a fine. No, he saw a lion mating with an ostrich. And the resultant offspring was dubbed by Darwin an ostry-lion. An ostry-lion, a creature that gives birth to an egg with a lion on it.
Right, I've got that one. Now then, Willie Rushton.
The word is, in fact, not Australian, it's Nostrilian. And this is not to be confused with postilions, who were constantly struck by lightning. A Nostrilian is actually an ostler. In the old days, he used to pick the noses of racehorses. Well, someone has to. And was therefore termed a Nostrilian. Nostrilian. Nose picker to the gentry.
Right. Okay, Graeme, your definition, please.
Yes, Australian. This word actually means almost Austrian. It's Australian. And it's used to describe people who are Austrian-ish. People who wear funny hats and funny shorts and yodel in Technicolor. And they're known in Austria, indeed, in dialect, as the G'day Brutes, which means the almost men, and they've adopted that as their greeting. The G'day Bruce.
Right, and finally your definition, Tim Brooke-Taylor.
Well, the word was in fact made up by John Wyndham in his sci-fi book to describe that glassy stare of those strangers seemingly from another planet called the Day of the Millwall Supporters. And these aliens with woolly whiteclaw oyster-like eyes, and hence this look was called Oyster Alien. Oyster Alien, Australian look. These people from abroad. Oh, from another planet.
abroad on
Right,
another
well, that
family.
gives me some interesting ones to pick from. Now, wait a minute. Willie Rushton, with that interesting variation on the term picking a winner. No, I'm not sure that. Don't think it's that. I'm going for Tim Brooke-Taylor. So is it true or a bluff, Tim?
Oh.
Can we see what the true definition was, please?
Good Lord.
Well, that's amazing. What did you think, Samantha? Did you get that right? Huh? You did? Well, why didn't you tell me? Anyway,
nods all over.
Let's go on now to the late arrivals. This is the point in the program where I go home so that I can miss your announcements of the arrivals at the Farmer's Ball. The Farmer's Ball.
Cabaret time. Will you welcome Clive Dung?
Who flung?
Yehudi Menuhin. And Fertilizer Minnelli. With some songs by Noel Cowherd.
You're welcome, please. I think you're welcome back, probably. Mr. and Mrs. Recultural Policy and their tarty daughter, the rather common Aggie Recultural Policy.
Welcome, Harry Bull. Not feeling himself, he's just trodden on a rake. He's got a couple of acres, and...
Smallholder, is he?
Yes, from Littlehampton. Now...
There, look, here's Mr. and Mrs. Lee Field and their daughter, Bar Lee Field. Getting her oats. Hey, Rick, I didn't know you were here.
He's here with Wayne. Hey, Wayne.
There's Phil Drabble and his cock-a-doodle. Oh, dear, what did cock-a-doodle do?
There's that cow Pat.
Avoid her like the plague. She's with her milkmaid friend, Isla Pullum. She's from Huddersfield.
All the way from Cyprus, Farmer Gusta and his cauliflower.
Oh, there's the vet, Rube Erglove, now appearing in All Creatures Grunt and Smell.
We've just about come to the end of today's program. After our closing announcement, I shall have a very important announcement of my own to make, so I'll tell you about that in a moment. Hello and welcome to the program that poses some of the unanswerable questions. First, let me introduce the teams, Graeme Garden and Barry Cryer. They'll be going into some of the many problems, and Tim Brooke-Taylor and Willie Rushton. Who'll be going into the hospitality cabinet. Now, first round coming up, and it's an old favourite, blues. For this round, each team will give the other a topic for a blues, which they must then improvise, accompanied by Colin Sell at the piano. And I should recommend you to listen to Colin Sell, because it might be the only listenable thing on the programme. I shall be awarding 2 marks for wit, cleanliness and brevity, coupled with ethnic feel, for which I shall take off 2 marks. Now, Tim and Willie, will you give Graeme and Barry their topic for a blues, please?
We thought the Trichologist's Blues.
I woke up this morning, and I discovered to my horror I had gone completely bald. Went to my trichologist. He said, I'm very glad you called. Very glad you called. You want something to keep your hair in? Here's a box. I was absolutely appalled.
Right.
Brilliant.
Graeme and Barry, will you give Tim and Willie their topic for a blues, please?
The Kerry Packer Blues.
Hello, blue. Hello. Hello, yellow. Oh, I woke up this morning
Do it, Nozzy.
Fine, I had to go and have a chunder.
After 43 tubes of ice cold Fosters, it was no bloody wonder.
After so not spot. Australian blues. Oh, who should I meet in the bathroom but Kerry Packer?
And it's true, I tell you. Kerry Packer's very big down under.
And with the teams level pegging at 5 marks, we have an objection here.
Not the Kerry Packer blues, the Selfridges blues.
Certainly. Well, I won't go as long. Found I had to go and have a chunder. Who should I meet in the bathroom but Mr. Selfridge? He's very big down under.
This isn't as good, is it?
No. If you hadn't done that, you've lost your 5 marks. So this is where I invite the teams now to start thinking about their candidates for the late arrivals at the Mad Scientists Ball. The Mad Scientists Ball.
Easy.
We'll be coming to that later in the programme. Go on now to the game word for word. And in this round, one of the members of a team says a word, and his partner must say another word totally unconnected with the first, and so on. The other team may challenge by using their buzzers and try and prove a connection to my satisfaction, which is very difficult. I'll feed you with the first word, and we'll start now on this one with Barry Cryer. The word is sturgeon.
Plinth.
Zither.
There's
a well-known statue of a sturgeon in Vienna, home of the zither.
That is true, on a lovely
It was in The Third Man, Orson Welles hid behind it.
He hid behind it. In the shadows, he came from behind it. I'm behind the sturgeon over here.
Anton Carroll.
I'm behind the sturgeon.
I was a bit doubtful about awarding that challenge, but as one member of the audience clapped and has obviously been there and seen it, I'm afraid I'll have to give the mark, and there is only one mark. I'll have to give it to Tim and Willie. And we're gone. Tim Brooke-Taylor, atmosphere.
Egg. Coipew.
Belt.
Toolbox.
Frock.
Greed.
Polo.
Anathema.
Hermaphrodite.
Armchair.
There's a challenge from Barry.
Hermaphrodites are anathema to me. It's a purely subjective personal reaction, but I've never got together with any of them at any one time. I can't. There is a connection to me, Humph, personally.
Okay.
Humph, are they allowed to lie in this?
I think that's rather an old-fashioned
Well, it's
view,
conditioned
Barry.
by my relationship with my wife. I don't get on with them at all.
Don't wish to know about that. So, we turned down that challenge, and but we'll allow you, as a consolation prize, to start, Graeme Garden, your team off with the word if.
Sandwich.
Challenge from Tim Brooke-Taylor.
If I had a sandwich, I'd feel a lot better. Honestly, I've got these rumbling pains.
I think they're in practically unstoppable form.
Oh.
Yes, another mark to you now.
Money was well spent.
And it's your turn, Willie Rushton, to start. Start with the word boot.
Drainage.
Bilingual.
Graeme Garden.
Drainage and bilingual, neither of them start with a V.
Correct. So we'll uphold that challenge and we'll go on to the next game, which is the old favourite, and a lot of people I know like to join in with this one at home, Mornington Crescent. No special rules come into play in this particular round, so we'll start now with you, Tim Brooke-Taylor.
Neasden High Street.
Googe Street.
Cromwell Road.
Oh. Dollis Hill.
Good lad.
Strand.
Mornington Crescent.
Yes.
Yes.
Swine!
Actually, is that right?
Yes.
Barry definitely wins that game. And, the audience...
Yes, come on. Well deserved. Well deserved.
The audience, recognising brilliant play when they see it, bursts into spontaneous applause. And we go on to the round good news, bad news. In this round, one team has to announce a piece of good news and the others have to provide the accompanying bad news. We then go back to the first team who have to see the good side, and that goes over to the other team who see the bad side again, which then reverts to the good side, and so on. We'll start with you now. Where shall we start on this one?
I'll start, Humphreys. You don't know what you're
doing. Let's start with Willie Ruff. Thank you, Willie. One
That's all right. Good news.
What?
Enoch Powell is emigrating.
Bad news.
What's the bad
He's
news?
just been repatriated.
Good news. He's just taken over a corner shop that stays open until 10 o'clock at night.
Bad news, it doesn't open until 5 to.
Good news. He refuses to wear a turban on his moped.
Bad news, he wears it on his head.
Right. Now, Barry Cryer, will you start us off again?
My goodness me. Good news. Freddie Lakers starting a sky train to Tokyo.
Bad news, it's going underground.
The good news, it has got a buffet.
Bad news, it's being run by Charles Forte.
Good news, there is a corridor.
Bad news, but no seats.
Good news, there are still seats available at the Phoenix Theatre.
The bad news is hundreds of them.
Well, Tim and Willie, you're rushing away with that with this particular round.
Good news, we're having a party after the show.
Bad news, that's her over there.
How to alienate an audience. Good news, she's brought a friend.
Bad news, he's not much cop either.
I don't know, you all right?
Right. And we're now equally poised, and we go on to the next game, which is the double feature. And this game starts with the premise that the international film industry is bust, and for economic reasons, new films have to be remakes of pairs of old films. And I want you to hear the resulting titles from the teams, and I'll award points for anything approaching humour. We're going to start with Graeme Garden.
They're remaking Get Carter and Ben-Hur, and they're calling it Get Her.
I wish to see it.
Yes, so do I.
I wish to be in it.
That's the end of that round.
Tim Brooke-Taylor, if you'd like to go ahead.
Stephen Sondheim, actually, is producing a new musical based on Side by Sondheim and Little Night Music, and it's called A Little Bit on the Side.
A conglomeration, Humph. They're combining the best elements of Nicholas and Alexandra and Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice and Pete and Tilly and calling it We Must Get a Larger Bed.
Willie.
You may remember that old Peter Finch classic of the Outback, Robbery Under Arms. Well, they're tying us in with King Kong, and it's called King Kong Has Rubbery Underarms.
Very silly.
Painful true.
Yeah, they're also doing a remake of the Hellfire Club, the Dam Busters and Birth of a Nation, and they're calling it Hellfire and Damnation.
Captain Blood and the Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, and they're calling it Bloody Liberty.
Any advance on that, Tim?
No.
No, thank you.
No, you resign. Yes.
Quite enough of that.
You can see
Periscope and Sincerely Yours. It's called Sincerely Periscope.
So you can see that
You don't
round.
like it, up yours. Now then.
Right, now, next game is the famous party game called Pass the Parcel. You all know it. In this one, the players players must not hold on to the parcel and can only open it when the music stops. And you must pass it on again when the music continues. Have you got that clear? Okay, Barry Cryer has the parcel now, and start the music, Colin, now. Passes it to Graeme, over to Tim. And Barry Cryer's now opening the parcel. He's having a bit of a struggle. Now, steady on. Pass it on now, pass it on. Over to Tim.
Come on!
Pass it on.
Pass it!
Yeah, be a good boy. Willie's thrown the parcel back at Tim, who's now going to open it again, but he's having a little bit of trouble with those frail arms of his.
Oh, bless him.
And he's passed it to Willie. Over to Barry. Barry, you're cheating. Barry,
No,
Barry, pass it on.
I got out of sync, Hump. I'm sorry.
Willie Rushton's missed. He loses a mark for that. And it's missed Barry Cryer altogether. And the music stopped when the parcel was in midair. So I think we'll give it to Barry, who's now opening with feverish fingers. Pass it on the ground now. And it goes over to Tim again. The throwing's getting rather erratic at the moment. Pass it on to Willie Rushton. Willie Rushton declines to accept it and goes to Barry.
I don't want it.
Now don't, Willie,
Brown
don't
paper
sulk.
brings me out in a rash.
It's the postmark Belfast that's got me one.
2 tickets for just a minute.
It's rather sweet. It's a rude remark from the sound effects department. And it goes...
Who said radio was dead?
Despite a temporary attack of the sulks midway through that one, Willie Rushton finally won it for his team, who are now with 54 marks. We go on to the round sound charades. And in this one team has to make noises and the other team must guess what they mean. The audience are let into the secret by means of the blackboard which we have here, and they can help by applauding when the particular teams are getting warmer, or booing when they're not. And a mystery voice will tell you at home, if you're still there, what the particular is. And Tim and Willie, you're going to do a charade first, for the benefit of Barry Cryer and Graeme Garden. And here it is for those of you listening at home.
Dr. Dolittle.
Now I'm going to ask Tim and Willie to specify whether it's a book, a film, a play, or whatever.
It's a book.
And a film.
And a film.
And how many words?
2.
Right.
Roughly.
Oh.
And are you doing them in one?
Doing it all together.
Doing them all together?
All together, yes.
Right. Off you go.
Oh, Doctor, it's my leg. It's just dropped off.
Oh, dear.
My arm's dropped off now, Doctor.
Good Lord, how boring.
Oh, dear, my head's dropped off. Oh,
While you're on the floor, can you see there's a golf ball under the sofa?
Is that it?
We can go
on. It was
on.
tremendous, though, wasn't it? It could be a series.
Yeah. Doctor's Dilemma, Doctor No.
Little ripple for Doctor.
Little ripple.
Doctor.
That's a bigger ripple for us helping you.
Dr. Strangelove.
It's
a strange story of a man and a golf ball.
Dr. Disinterested.
Thank you for that applause.
What did you say?
Dr. Disinterested, I said, but without very much hope.
Oh. Dr. Dolittle.
Well, you got a lot of help from the audience then,
yes,
who applauded the wrong side to start with. That got me a little bit. Never mind. It's your turn, Barry and Graeme, to do a charade now for the benefit of Tim and Willie. And here at home is what they're going to do.
Our Man in Havana.
Barry and Graeme, is this a book or a film?
It's a book and a film.
How many words?
And it's 4 words.
And how many sections are you doing it in?
All at once. All at once,
All at
really.
once.
A sort of episode.
Right, go ahead.
Oh, I love a good cigar.
Oh, let me out, let me out. Oh, that's hot. No, let me out.
Our Man in Havana.
Well, you're getting warm, Tim. No, that was it. That was very clever. Now, Tim and Willie...
It wasn't very clever.
No,
not very. I mean,
quite clever.
these things
Tim and
are
Willie, we're
relative.
going back to you again now to do another one. And you at home are being told at the moment what it is.
Everything you ever wanted to know about sex, but were afraid to ask.
It's dirty, we know
Tim and
that.
Willie, how many words is this?
Well, I say 7 and Tim says 8.
You may say potato.
It's longish, let's put it
Let's
that way.
call the whole thing off.
I can only give you 2 marks for that.
Thank you, though, Hump.
Right. Is it a book or a film or a play?
It was a book originally, wasn't it?
And then a film.
And then a film. Well, then a film which...
Then there was a film of the book and a book of the film. So it's a book and a film.
Right. And you're doing it in one or several?
We're doing it in one.
In one?
Yes.
You clean the mess up yourself.
Okay. Go.
Ready?
Oh, cry your heart out, Percy Edwards. That concludes Nature Corner for this week. That's it.
Right, is that it? All right, Barry and Graham.
Very sunny out, isn't it? Birds and bees are involved. 8 words. All you wanted to know about sex and were afraid to ask.
Clever clogs.
Right, that earns you the chance to do another one yourselves. Barry and Graham. And here it is for you at home.
The Old Curiosity Shop.
And is this a book or a film?
Television
I don't think it was ever filmed.
It's a book.
Book and has been a television series.
I
yes.
believe it was filmed, wasn't it? Was it not filmed?
I don't know.
We really don't know about that. Sorry about that.
Do we know how many...
Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right,
In that order?
In that order, yes.
While we phone up Kaleidoscope to get an answer on that thorny problem.
Never in. The delicatessen takes messages, though.
Right. Barry and Graham.
Right. There's a sound effect at the beginning of this, which I shall attempt to essay. Pitching. Good morning.
Just spell that.
Can't even say it.
P-E-ching. Pitching. Good morning, Mr. Dickens.
Oh, good morning. Welcome to the shop, sir.
I've got a mind to look at some old curiosities.
Old curiosities, sir? If it's old curiosities you're after, you come to the right shop, sir. Old curiosities.
Well, I mean, it's a dilemma here. Which old curiosities should I look at first, Mr. Dickens?
Well, I've a multitude of old curiosities in the shop. This shop, that is, as opposed to any other shop.
I wouldn't go to any other shop when I'm looking for old curiosities.
One thing this shop is known for.
Oliver
Mr.
Twist
Dickens
of
is known
barley
for.
sugar.
It's old curiosity.
The Old Curiosity Shop.
55 days.
No.
55 days of pitching.
It wasn't that, it just seemed like that.
Right.
Oh, one of those
I'm
was
just sorry to hold you up, T. I'm just making a note next time we play this game to tell the audience what the rules are. Because now, teams, here's the time for you to divulge your answers to the poser that I put before you earlier on in the programme, and that is to announce your late arrivals for the Mad Scientist's Ball.
No.
Oh, it's tomorrow night.
Oh, well.
Well, there's Mr. and Mrs. Tube and their daughter Tess.
Mr. and Mrs. Will you welcome, please, Mr. and Mrs. Tomic Bomb and their daughter Anna. Tomic Bomb.
Oh, there's Test Tube's baby.
Will you welcome, please, Mr. and Mrs. Ode
and their children Anode, Diode, and Cathode, and her friend Raytube. And also Mr. and Mrs. Bones, and their son Laser Bones.
You welcome, please, Mr. and Mrs. Niece Scientist, and their son Lou Niece Scientist. All right, please yourselves.
Do try and be kind to those sinister sisters, Bela Lugosi and Doris Karloff.
Another of the Bomb family has just vomited over the balcony. Well-known son, Newt Ron, they call him.
Mr. and Mrs. Kuehl, you will welcome and recognise, and their daughter, Molly Kuehl.
Oh, bless her. Oh, test tubes just made a witty retort.
Oh dear, so she has.
She made it to you as well, did she? Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Scale Controversy, and their daughter, Win Scale Controversy.
Mr. and Mrs. Einstein, and their son, the Dr. Francis.
Yes.
You've got to work it out. Because you don't have to, it's best
The beautiful, mad Russian surgeon, cut your leg off.
Here comes Einstein's current fancy, Vera-y relativity.
Mr. and Mrs. The Ton Warhead, and their daughter, Meg a Ton Warhead.
Mr. and Mrs. Burner and their Billy Buntrish-type son, known to everybody as Bun Son Burner.
Not to everybody.
No, not to everybody. Mr. and Mrs. Trickle Charge and their son, Alec Trickle Charge. Oh, there's ethyl chloride.
And microscopical.
I can't see it.
Standing there next to radiation.
At this point, we've come to the end of this week's contest. I've been putting marks on the paper to keep the score. I can't be bothered to add them up, but Barry and Graham's looks longer. So you're the winners this week, and Tim and Willie, bad luck. Try again next week.
Thanks, Hum.
From all of us, goodbye.
Congratulations.
From Tim Brooke-Taylor, John Cleese, Graeme Garden and Bill Oddie. Dave Lee will be tickling the ivories, and Humphrey Lyttelton reposing in the chair.
Hello again. Once again, it's my duty to present on my left, John Cleese and Graeme Garden. On my right, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Bill Oddie. Those of you who've seen this program or heard this program before won't have the faintest idea what's happening, which starts us all off level pegging. And I'm going to ask each team to sing a song, but they'll have to sing it as animals nominated by me. And I shall mark this one for zoological exactitude, whatever that means. Now then, we'll start with John and Graeme, please. If you'll sing lovely old French song, Autumn Leaves, as wolves. Out of two, because one of the wolves laid an egg halfway through. Bill and Tim, if you will sing a composition by, I think I'm right in saying, Irving Berlin. It's a song called Blue Skies, and you have to sing it as pigs.
Schlecht! I just killed my pig.
An awful mischief. Didn't need to kill it. I think they were dying of strangulation. Now, I have to explain to you that at the very end of this game, I'm going to ask the teams to announce people with silly names appropriate to the function for which they're being announced. And to give the players time to think them up, I'll leave it until later in the program before I ask for their silly names appropriate to the late arrivals at the Greengrocers Ball. Greengrocers Ball. That's for you to ponder on, team, while we go on to the second round. In this round, each team will play a scene from a well-known play, but only one member of the team has a script, and the other one has to improvise and get on as best he can. And this will be marked, two marks will be the maximum for survival. Now, the first play is going to be performed by Bill and Tim, and their play is The Importance of Being Earnest by Oscar Wilde. The part of Algernon, played by Bill, and Cecily by Tim. Curtain up. Overture and beginners, please.
Enter Algernon, very gay and debonair.
It's Tommy Cooper.
No, it's not. He's very gay. Oh, you are my little cousin Cicely, I'm sure.
Well, I'm not so sure.
Maybe a non sequitur, but I'm not really wicked at all, Cousin Cicely. You mustn't think that I am wicked.
Well, I can dream, can't I?
Of course, I have been rather reckless.
Oh, like a successful sailor. Think about it. No, on second thought, no. Reckless, yes.
In fact, now you mention the subject, I have been very bad in my own small way.
Oh, do be so modest.
It is much pleasanter being here with you.
Oh, you're just saying that.
About my...
Not very well.
Australia, I'd sooner die.
I think you just have.
I think Tim was playing the wrong part there. He was playing Lady Constance Bracknell, but still, we'll give them 2 marks now, and we'll move on to John and Graeme, who, on a slightly higher cultural level, playing a scene from Henry VI, Part 2, by William Shakespeare. John Holland is played by Graeme Garden. George Beavis by John Cleese.
They're not in this, you know.
Well, I say it was never merry world in England since gentlemen came up.
'Tis true. He never said a true word in his life. 'Tis true. I can find out the fault in that.
Oh, the nobility think scorn to go in leather aprons.
You can say that again. 'Tis true.
True, and yet it is sad, labour in thy vocation, which as much as to say, let the magistrates be labouring men, and therefore should we be magistrates.
Well, I don't know as how I can quite agree with that. I think that is a question for debate, or as they do say, a moot point.
I see them. But there's best son, the Tanner of Wingham.
So he be there now. I see him there, he be the one with the 2 legs.
Aye, and Dick the butcher.
I see him too, with the tin and boot polish embedded behind his cheek.
And Smith the weaver.
With another tin and boot polish embedded just behind his left temple.
Come.
They've been fighting down at the greengrocers again.
Come. Let's fall in with them.
On to the next round, which I'm sorry to say involves singing. This is a round that involves individual players rather than teams, and this is where the first player starts a song, stops singing whenever he feels like it, and the next player picks up on the word at which he stopped and has to start a new song, starting with that word. And we shall be going in the order of Bill Oddie, Graeme Garden, Tim Brooke-Taylor, and John Cleese. Bill Oddie, will you start, please?
Once on a high and windy hill,
In the morning mist two
Graeme.
Two lovely black eyes. Oh, Oklahoma when the wind comes.
Next line. And again, what?
Plainly.
Plain.
No, you didn't know the next line.
I said,
Going to stop
I
there.
said plain. Do you want plain or do you want
Plain
Oklahoma?
is your word,
Plain.
John.
Plain sailing is what they told me to do. When I went there to see them last week. Boom, boom, boom.
We'll have to stop that there because that song is one that's not allowed to be broadcast. And we'll take it up now. We won't penalise you there. We'll take it up with Graeme Garden to start there.
When the red, red robin comes bobbing along,
Way to Tipperary, it's a long... Was the last one long?
John, long.
Oh, it's my turn, sorry. What was it again? Long
way to Tipperary, it's a long
way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary. Oh, Ref, come on.
Something tells me we're involved in a vicious circle here, so... Tim, will you start the song now, please?
Yes, certainly. If I can think of one. Run, rabbit, run, away with me.
Oh, again?
Another unpublished work. It's a new one. It's in a new Broadway musical.
While there's still time, I'm going to go on to the next round there, having scored 21 to Team A and 72 to Team B. In this round, each team will read an excerpt from a well-known play. They're going to read this in a disguised voice, and for 1 point, the other team has to identify the piece. So we'll start on this occasion with Bill Oddie and Tim Brooke-Taylor.
The Odd Couple by Neil Simon.
Can we have some nice dramatic music, please, Dave?
Nice dramatic music from David.
I'd like to know what happened.
What's happened?
That's right! Something must have caused you to go off the deep end like this. What is it? What is it? What is it? Something I said? Something I did? Eh? What?
It's nothing you said. It's nothing you did. It's you.
I see. Well, that's plain enough.
I could make it plainer, but I don't want to hurt you.
What is it? The cooking, the cleaning, the crying. I'll tell you exactly what it is. It's the cooking, cleaning, and crying. It's the talking in your sleep. It's the moose calls that open your ears at 2 o'clock in the morning. I can't take it anymore. I'm cracking up. Everything you do irritates me. And when you're not here, I don't want to do when you come in. All right, what was that in?
Have you started yet?
Right. John and Graeme, if you can identify that piece.
It's rather reminiscent of some Arnold Bennett.
No,
not Arnold Bennett, no.
Not Arnold. Gordon Bennett.
Gordon Bennett. Elbow Arnold.
Elbow Arnold. It might even be an Elbow Arnold.
Benedict Arnold, do you think?
Yes, or Gordon Benedict.
I think it was something more popular, more recent.
Yes. Yes, possibly.
Yes.
Kit Marlowe or...
Give you 10 seconds.
Or Malkito.
Yeah, could it be? Is it modern?
Yes, it's modern.
Overran your time then. Bill and Tim, will you divulge what that dramatic piece was, please?
Yes, it's The Odd Couple
By Neil Simon. The Odd Couple by Neil Simon.
Oh, didn't we say that? Wasn't that the first one we did?
Right, there's no marks to John and Graeme. It's their turn now to try and baffle the other team with their dramatic excerpt.
The Cherry Orchard by Chekhov.
My father was your father's serf. Your great-grandfathers before him, but you were so good to me when I was young that I've forgotten all that. I love you like a sister. You're my own flesh and blood. Old nurse died while you were away. Yep, I know. God be with her, God rest her soul, poor old bat. Anastasia is dead too. Cross-eyed Petrushka has left us now and works in the town at the police inspector's. My daughter, Dashenka, sends her greetings. I must leave at once. There's no time to talk. Well, I'll say it in 2 or 3 words. You already know that your cherry orchard is...
Stop it! Nasty, dirty, filthy, full frontal style. I don't like that.
No.
John
Tim and Bill,
here?
rack your brains.
Well, I would say it was Russian. Tell that by the accents. Voices threw me a bit. I wish it was always performed like that. I'd say if I was playing chess. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't say Chekhov, mate. I'd say it was the Cherry Orchard by Bluey Chekhov. Bluey Chekhov.
Right.
Mind you did give us
the 1 mark there to Bill and Tim, bringing the score to 2 each. And this is the one in which each team has to sing the words of one song to the tune of another. And I'm going to ask Bill Oddie and Tim Brooke-Taylor to start this one off now. And I want them to sing the words of There Is a Tavern in the Town to the tune of White Christmas. Stop that one there because they made that dramatic leap into the high register and I was really fearing for their safety once they were... Right, now, John Cleese and Graeme Garden, your words are Any Old Iron and your song is a very appropriate one for those particular words, Some Enchanted Evening. Stopped you there because the BBC had to pay royalties if a recognisable 4 bars of any tune are performed. And I reckon we stopped you just under the recognisable 4 bars. I'm going to give Bill and Tim 1 mark for that, and John and Graeme, after a great deal of deliberation, 1 mark for theirs. That brings us on to the next round, in which each member of the team has to impersonate a well-known person, impersonating another well-known person, reciting a nursery rhyme. And we're going to start now with Graeme Garden, who I'm going to ask to imitate Clement Freud, impersonating Rolf Harris, reciting Little Miss Muffet.
I was getting the voice right then.
The arrogance to think that he might do.
Drinking the water. He's about to start.
Tie me a kangaroo down, spoon. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. And down came a spider, sat down beside her, under the shade of the coolibah tree, and frightened Miss Muffet away.
One mark for that, and we go over to Tim Brooke-Taylor, who is asked to impersonate Harold Wilson, impersonating Chairman Mao, reciting Mary, Mary, quite contrary.
Merely, quite contrarily. How does your garden glow? Well, how, and how, and pretty ways all in a row. I think that'll do for the time being. Thank you, I agree. Good night.
Right, level pegging on this round with 1 mark there out of 2. And now, Bill Oddie, will you give us Donald Duck impersonating Huey Green? Reciting Simple Simon.
I don't even know Simple Simon. Let alone, I can do Donald Duck, I can do Huey Green, but I can't do Simple Simon.
Well, that's 1 mark, Donald.
Right. Thank you very much, friends. Here we go. We're going to do Simple Simon. This is Donald Duck impersonating Huey Green. You may not believe that. I'm a very clever duck, and I do a really wonderful impersonation. What's more, this is very clever, and I'm going to do Donald Duck impersonating Huey Green, impersonating Donald Duck. Now, was Simple Simon met a pieman going to the fair. So Simple Simon to the pieman, can you speak a little more clearly, please, duck? All right, don't worry. Is only a poor duck doing that? I'll report you all to the RSPCA.
And I'll report you for ruining a BBC microphone. While you mop it off, that's two marks to Bill for that. And we come now to John Cleese, who I'm going to ask to impersonate David Frost, impersonating Adolf Hitler.
They're different.
Reciting the Grand Old Duke of York. John.
The Grand Old Duke of York. They are different, John.
The super Old Duke of York. Und aus? He had 10,000 pounds. Sorry. My slippy shank. 10,000 men. Sorry.
Der Mensch ist sehr auf Gefühligkeit.
Hat sehr obergematschet. Oben und so weiter bis dahin. Und den habe ich unter Gefilden gefunden und das Leiden sie werden da finden. Come on, the world. See goodbye. Bye.
2 danger marks there for nearly bursting a blood vessel. And we go on now to the singing relay. And in this one, one of the players of each team starts off a song, and he and his partner have to sing a duet, each one singing alternate words. And they're penalized if either of them sings 2 words or if they falter and stop in the middle. Now, let's start with John and Graeme here, and we'd like you to sing Who's Your Lady Friend?
Hello, who's your lady friend? Who's the little girlie by your side? I've seen you with a girl or 2. Oh, I am surprised at you. Hello, what your...
I got excited.
Right. You lose 1 of your 2 marks there, but you can get it back again if you can manage to get through it all at a very much faster tempo. So.
Hello, hello, who's your lady friend? Who's the little girlie by your side? I've seen...
Okay, I'll give you 2 marks there. I'll give you 2 marks there, because that was a very good effort. As we go over now to Bill and Tim, and your song is I Belong to Glasgow.
I belong to Glasgow, dear old Glasgow town. There's nothing the matter with Glasgow, 'cause it's going round and round. Oh, I'm only a common old working chap. But couple of such a class, I feel a lot better then.
Now, you've got to get 1 mark back now by singing that one very much faster.
A bit there. I belong to Glasgow, dear old Glasgow town. Oh, there's something the matter with Glasgow, 'cause it's going round and round. Oh, I'm only a common old working chap, as anyone here can see. But when I Glasgow belongs to me, I give up.
Right, well, I'm awarding 2 marks there, which brings the scores to John and Graham 15 and Bill and Tim 16. So now we come to the final round, which I referred to at the beginning of the programme, where each of the teams can make up marks. This is the one where I ask each of the teams to announce the late arrivals at the Greengrocers Ball. The Greengrocers Ball. So if you're ready now with your arrivals, we'll start with Bill and Tim's team. Bill.
Mr. and Mrs. F. Toot and their son B. Croot.
Beg your pardon? You don't qualify for that one. Because, we don't have B. Toots on the menu. This particular ball. John Cleese.
Mr. and Mrs. Cobeans and their son Harry Cobeans.
Tim.
And another arrival at the Greengrocers Ball. Mr. and Mrs. It from Australia. And their grandmother from England. Pommy Grande.
Graeme Garden.
Miss Emily Snip and her father, Pa Chuggamer. Not to mention the final arrival at the Greengrocers Ball with a bit of luck which should win us the round.
Oh, no, it won't.
Oh, no, it won't. Mr. and Mrs. Pound of Apples, please.
Not him.
Yes.
Not him.
Not him. And their famous son.
No.
From the East End. Half a pound of apples. And another. Oh, no.
And another arrival, ladies and gentlemen.
No. Mr. and Mrs. Baldy Biscuit. And their son, Gary Baldy Biscuit. How did he get in the Greengrocers Ball? He came in for a leak.
This is where I...
And the final arrival, Mr. and Mrs. Joke and their son, Norman Choke.
Well, this is
And
where...
one uninvited guest.
This is where it's time to tot up the score.
Mr.
Keep going.
and Mrs. O'Ree and their son, all together, Chick Rockory.
That one manages to bring the score level at...
And their
bring the
son,
score level at 24 each. This is where... is where it's time to say on behalf of our two teams, musical accompanist David Lee and myself, Humphrey Lyttelton, goodbye now.